Rashida Jones reflects on her short-lived role as Karen Filippelli in The Office. Fans did not like me. Rashida Jones recently opened up about her brief but memorable time on The Office, revealing her honest feelings about playing Karen Filippelli, the character who temporarily disrupted the fan-favorite romance between Jim Halpert and Pam Beesly. During a candid conversation with Amy Poehler on a recent episode of the Good Hang podcast, Jones shared insights about her experience on the iconic NBC sitcom and the complicated reception her character received from the show's devoted fanbase. Jones played Karen Filippelli, an employee at the Dunder Mifflin Stamford branch, who quickly became entangled in a romantic subplot with Jim Halpert, played by John Krasinski, after he transferred from the Scranton branch at the end of Season 2. Karen's arrival at Stamford and her subsequent relationship with Jim created tension between Jim and Pam, played by Jenna Fisher, the show's central will-they-won't-they couple. Jones' portrayal of Karen was charming and relatable, but because Karen's presence threatened the blossoming romance between Jim and Pam, the character was met with a mixed response from fans. Rashida Jones' initial experience on The Office. Jones joined the cast of The Office in the third season, which began airing in September 2006. Her character was introduced as one of Jim's new colleagues at the Stamford branch after he transferred there to escape the heartbreak of his unrequited love for Pam. From the outset, Karen was portrayed as smart, confident, and stylish, a stark contrast to the more reserved and sweet-natured Pam. In the Good Hang podcast, Jones recalled how her journey on The Office began and how it ended after just one season. "I had done a year on The Office and they let me go, which made sense. It made sense," Jones admitted to Poehler. Despite being let go after one season, Jones harbored no ill will toward the show's creators. She acknowledged that her character served an important narrative purpose: to create tension and obstacles in Jim and Pam's relationship, which only made their eventual union more rewarding for fans. "I knew I was there to create some friction," Jones said. "My job was to be the third point in the triangle. It's fine. I accept it." Jones first appeared in the third season premiere, titled Gay Witch Hunt. The episode opened with Jim adjusting to life at the Stamford branch, where he quickly formed a friendly rapport with Karen. Their chemistry grew over the season, with Karen clearly developing feelings for Jim. By the middle of the season, the two began dating, which complicated Jim's lingering feelings for Pam. Karen's role in the Jim and Pam saga. For fans of The Office, the romance between Jim and Pam was one of the defining storylines of the series. From the beginning, viewers rooted for the shy receptionist and the charming salesman to get together. Their flirtation and emotional connection were central to the show's early seasons, but Jim's decision to date Karen in Season 3 threw a wrench into that dynamic. Jones explained that she was aware of how invested fans were in Jim and Pam's relationship. "I came into it knowing that Jim and Pam were the heart of the show," she said. "So naturally, anyone coming between them was going to face some backlash." Amy Poehler, who knows a thing or two about fan-favorite characters from her time on Parks and Recreation, sympathized with Jones' position. "You had such a tough job there because everybody wanted Jim and Pam, and then guess who shows up? A very likable cool, and everyone was like, 'Oh no, wait,'" Poehler said. Jones, however, disagreed with Poehler's assessment of Karen's likability. "It did not feel that way," she replied. "People did not like me. Like, fans were not about it." She elaborated that fans were very vocal about their disapproval of Karen. "People would come up to me and be like, 'I don't like you. You're getting in the way.' And I was like, 'Well, I'm just doing my job,'" Jones said with a laugh. Jones recalled the experience of reading online fan reactions and realizing that Karen had become a kind of villain in the eyes of viewers. "I remember reading comments like, 'Get Karen out of here. Jim belongs with Pam.' And I was like, 'Oh wow, okay, so I'm the obstacle here.'" Jim and Karen's relationship arc. Jim and Karen's relationship progressed steadily throughout the third season, culminating in the season finale, The Job. In the episode, both Jim and Karen interview for a position at the corporate office. Karen believes that their relationship is strong, but Jim is clearly still conflicted about his feelings for Pam. In a heart-wrenching moment for Karen, Jim ends things with her after realizing that his heart still belongs to Pam. The scene where Karen confronts Jim after the breakup was one of Jones' most emotionally challenging moments on the show. "It was hard because I really had to play it seriously," Jones said. Karen was genuinely heartbroken. "But at the same time, I knew it was what the fans wanted. They wanted Jim and Pam to finally happen." Jones' character was last seen walking away from the office building alone, leaving Jim free to finally pursue Pam. The season ends with Jim returning to Scranton and asking Pam out for dinner, something fans had been waiting to see since the beginning of the series. Jones' return and perspective after leaving. Although Karen's storyline concluded with Season 3, Jones made 2 brief returns to the office in Season 4. She first appeared in the episode Branch Wars, where it's revealed that Karen is now the regional manager of the Utica branch. In the episode, Jim, Dwight, Rainn Wilson, and Michael, Steve Carell, attempt to sabotage the Utica branch, leading to an awkward reunion between Jim and Karen. Jones' final appearance as Karen came in Lecture Circuit, Season 5, where she is seen happily married and pregnant, signaling that Karen has moved on from Jim and found her own happiness. Looking back, Jones has nothing but gratitude for her time on The Office, even if it was short-lived. "It was an incredible experience," she said. "That cast was so talented and the writing was so sharp. I was lucky to be a part of it, even if I was the bad guy in the fans' eyes." Jones credited the experience with helping her grow as an actress and preparing her for future roles. After The Office, Jones went on to have a successful career in both television and film, with notable roles in Parks and Recreation, Celeste and Jesse Forever, Black AF, and Silo. "I learned so much from being on The Office," Jones said. "Comedy is hard, and working with that cast made me better. Understanding Karen's role in the bigger picture." Jones also emphasized that she now understands Karen's place in the broader narrative of The Office. "Karen was necessary," she said. "If Jim and Pam had gotten together right away, it wouldn't have been as satisfying. You needed the obstacles. You needed the struggle." She compared Karen's role to similar characters in other romantic storylines. "Every love story has that third character who complicates things. That's what Karen was. And that's okay."